Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel, and today I wanted to talk about healing your wounded intuition. So do you feel like you can't trust yourself? Do you feel like you can't trust your heart to lead you and guide you, and just trust those different decisions that you have to make throughout a day or just throughout your life, any kind of important decision? So if you can't trust yourself, it's because your intuition is wounded and you're not able to connect with that deep inner knowing that just knows when something is right and knows when something is wrong. And a lot of times this can get wounded at a very young age. It gets wounded from so many different sources. I know for me personally, it was wounded from my parents, from my training from my mother, and just, a lot of time my parents would parent me out of their own fear, out of their own, bad life experiences and trauma. And it somehow disallowed me to trust myself. Like I just wasn't able to trust myself in my life decisions that I would make. I didn't know if it was good or I didn't know if it was bad. I just wasn't sure based on how they taught me and what they raised me with and the different core beliefs I had. How do you know that your intuition is wounded? You don't trust yourself. You have a difficult time making decisions, feel lost in life, use logic and rationalization a lot. You have a fearful perception of the world. And this was all me. This was all me having a very fearful perception of the world. And that is actually that fear, that is the one thing that I struggle with still. And I know as women, as a collective, from an evolutionary standpoint, we all struggle with fear. We all experience fear all the time, every day. And that's something that daily we have to work through. But I feel like this is particularly from the trauma my parents raised me from, their own trauma. Feeling lost in life, that's another major one. A lot of people feel lost in life. I felt so lost in life. When you don't have that internal knowing, you just feel so lost. You don't know where to go. You don't know whether you should go on this path or that path, or you should say yes or say no to this offer or opportunity or situation, and you just feel lost. You can't find your way. That's another sign of that wounded intuition. You may be thinking, okay, so I have a wounded intuition, so how do I heal this wounded intuition? First thing you want to do is start healing and doing your inner work in different areas of your life that are suffering. By doing this inner work, it's going to help rewire your mindset to thrive and help you to change your reality. Two, as I said, as a feminine collective, we all have to overcome fear on a daily basis. But you do want to overcome a fear consciousness. You're able to overcome this fear consciousness by dismantling your limiting beliefs. And a lot of these limiting beliefs and core beliefs, they come from our childhood. They come from our parents, parenting again from their trauma. So once you can work through these limiting beliefs and replace them with new core beliefs, that's really going to help you work through all this fear that you may have about the world. Number three, I'm going to say solitude and meditation. So through being in solitude, spending time with myself, spending quiet time just meditating, just me with God, just whatever I'm hearing from God, and just being an open vessel, that really helped me as well, really connected with that deep inner knowing. So through this, I was able to hear God and just get those downloads and that different prophecy and just everything that God needed me to receive in that moment. But you have to get alone and get quiet, something many people struggle with. Another great thing to do is connect with your body. And so many people struggle with just being in their body and know what's going on inside their body. So first thing when you wake up, how am I feeling? What emotions am I feeling in my body right now today? So that is very important to know what's going on in your body and get connected inside, know how you are feeling, and be able to express that, be able to work through that in a positive way. By connecting with my mind and my body and being in solitude and meditation, it's what really helped me get in touch with my spirit, with that inner knowing, with that intuition, with what I call in my faith, in my religion, as a Christian, we call it Holy Spirit. And that's what really helped me connect with Holy Spirit. When we talk about intuition and Holy Spirit, from a ideological standpoint, the idea of it, for me, it is the same. It is the same. We have this deep inner knowing, this connection to our spirit, and we just know things. Doing my inner work, replacing my core beliefs with new core beliefs, getting connected to my body and my mind and knowing what's going on in my body and just being in solitude and meditating. Those are just all the things that really help me get in touch with my intuition, with Holy Spirit, and really just start to connect and get these prophecy and this download and the directions I should go and what path I should follow, and just get those internal answers. A lot of times we're looking for these answers and we're looking on the outside. We're looking for somebody on YouTube. We're looking for somebody, we're looking to our friends or our parents or your spouse. And these answers a lot of times are within ourselves, within our heart. And we don't realize that. We're always asking other people questions, but trying to get answers. And we just really need to look within for those answers and not look outward, but look inward. That's very important. So that is all. I hope this helps you in some kind of way and helped give you any kind of answers you were looking for. Much peace and love and abundance, and I'll talk to you next time.